Everyone says the same thing every year, new year. Fresh start. But 2026 didn't arrive to give you a clean slate. It arrived to test you. Test what you learned. Test what you changed. Test what you ignored. Stay with me, because 2026 is already revealing who prepared and who didn't. This message won't comfort you. It will clarify you. The whole idea of a fresh start is a comforting lie we tell ourselves. A new year doesn't erase habits. Flipping a page on the calendar doesn't magically reset your discipline. And trust me, 2026 doesn't reward wishes, it rewards systems. It rewards the boring and sexy work you put in when no one was watching. We get so caught up in the hype of January 1st, as if it's some cosmic reset button. But the patterns you built over the last year, or the last 5 years, don't just vanish. They're still there, waiting for you on January 2nd. The excitement fades, the motivation dips, and you're left with the same old you, just with a new calendar on the wall. The reason so many resolutions fail is because they're built on a foundation of temporary emotion, not a structure of daily practice. People think, this year will be different, without changing the things that made last year the way it was. So be honest with yourself for a moment. Did you really change last year? Did you build new habits, shed old excuses, and fundamentally alter your approach? Let me know in the comments. Just a simple yes or nitrogen monoxide. There's no judgment here, only truth. Because recognizing where you really are is the first step to getting where you want to go. The universe doesn't care about your intentions for the new year. It responds to your actions. So, what is 2026 actually testing? It's not testing your hopes or your dreams. It's testing 3 very specific things. First, it's testing your consistency over your motivation. Motivation is a fleeting feeling. It's a spark. Consistency is the engine that keeps you moving long after that spark has faded. Anyone can feel motivated for a week. Can you show up for 52 weeks? That's the real test. Second, it's testing your discipline over your comfort. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Your brain is wired to seek the path of least resistance, to stay in bed, to scroll on your phone, to avoid the difficult conversation. Discipline is the conscious choice to do what you need to do, not just what you feel like doing. It's choosing the long-term win over the short-term ease. Third, and most importantly, it's testing your action over your intention. It's not enough. Because hope without structure collapses under pressure. And this year will bring pressure. This brings us to a hard truth: why many people will struggle in 2026. Most people entered this year emotionally ready. They felt the excitement, they made the resolutions, they were fired up for a change. They wanted to build a skyscraper but showed up with the blueprints for a shed. They kept hitting the snooze button. They kept the social media apps on their home screen. They kept hanging around the same people who drained their energy. They wanted change, but they weren't willing to change what was necessary. See, 2026 exposes effort gaps, not potential. Everyone has potential. It's the most common and evenly distributed resource on the planet. But potential means nothing if it's not activated. This year will reveal the gap between what you're capable of and what you're committed to. It will show you exactly where your daily actions don't align with your stated goals. It's a mirror, and for many, the reflection won't be what they hope for. Now, if you're listening to this and feeling a little behind already, if that sense of New Year excitement has already worn off and been replaced by a familiar feeling of overwhelm, listen closely. Feeling behind in 2026 doesn't mean you failed. It just means the test has started, and you didn't study. You walked into the exam room without looking at the material. That's all. It's an indicator, not a final verdict. The good news is, you can start studying right now. You can open the book today. Too many people wait until they feel confident or motivated or ready to start. But here's the thing, time doesn't wait for confidence. It moves for commitment. Confidence isn't a prerequisite for action, it's a result of it. Is it your finances? Your health? Your career? Your relationships? Pinpoint it. Name it in the comments. Acknowledging where the pressure is gives you a target to aim at. So, how do you pass the 2026 test? How do you turn this pressure into progress? The answer is simpler than you think. 2026 doesn't require perfection. Or your discipline. You'll create a system where you lay out your gym clothes the night before, removing one point of friction. Results are a byproduct of effective systems. Stop chasing the results and start building the machine that creates them. I want you to take a second and imagine something. Imagine it's the end of 2026. You're looking back at the year. And instead of feeling that familiar pang of regret, you feel a sense of pride. You look back and say, "This year tested me, and I passed." You didn't just survive it, you thrived in it. You didn't just get older, you got better. You faced the challenges, you stuck to your system, and you came out stronger on the other side. That feeling is available to you. But it's earned, not given. You have to understand that tests don't come to destroy you. They come to promote you. Every challenge, every moment of pressure, is an opportunity to level up. The universe is asking, are you ready for the next level? Show me. This year is your chance to show it. It's your promotion interview. So if 2026 already feels heavy, if it feels like a burden, I want you to reframe that. It feels heavy because it's carrying responsibility, not punishment. It's the weight of your own potential. It's the call to become the person you know you can be. Growth feels like pressure before it feels like pride. It feels awkward and uncomfortable before it feels natural and empowering. The strain you feel is the feeling of your comfort zone stretching. It's a good sign. It means you're on the right track. Don't run from that feeling. Lean into it. That pressure is forging a new version of you. So, are you ready? If you're done relying on fresh starts and you're ready to treat this year like the test it is, I want you to comment, "I'm ready for the test right now." Let's make a public declaration. Make sure you follow this page, because 2026 requires clarity, not comfort, and that's what we're all about here. And finally, if you know someone who is still banking on the magic of the new year to fix their problems, share this with them. They need to hear it. Let's get to work.